Welcome to On Microsoft. Conversations with thought leaders in Microsoft technologies.
Hi, I'm Jeff Pinkston. This is David Langworthy, and we're going to talk about M. How you doing, David?
I'm doing great.
Good. So tell me, what is M?
M is a modeling language for domains, for modeling information, for modeling data, for making your applications come to life out of stores.
Wow, come to life. That sounds exciting.
Yeah.
Well, why? Why did we create M?
We created M because we needed to take and develop very complicated, detailed models in a simpler way. We had a box and line experience. We used that. We love it. We needed to go further than we could with that. And we needed text. And so one important feature about M is that it's a textual modeling language. You program it. It's got curly braces. You can save it in a file in the system. You can send it around in email. It's something that you really program with.
And so have you found that that's like made people more productive, or it's just easier to use, or it's just different?
Much so. The audience for M is your .NET developer that needs to go and build a database or write an application that uses a database. And this is we've found to be a much more productive way to get things done. Much more compact than T-SQL, and closer to the database than you get with an OR mapper.
Okay, cool. So tell me, what are some of the cool things in M, or what are some of your favorite features?
Well, the three top of the house features of M are values, views, and constraints. We love them all.
Well, tell me about each one.
Okay. Without values, you wouldn't have anything. Values are, integers, strings, and entities, collections. Those are what we use to build up values. There's a unified data model underneath, which we call M-graphs. That's sort of, maybe a little like JSON or XML, or even S expressions from Lisp. It's our base data layer. On top of that, we can take and specify constraints. So we can specify the structure of data at a very granular level. You get sort of things that you do with a schema language, like XML schema or SQL DDL. You can also go a lot further than that with constraints over the values. You can say not just that a car has wheels, but you can say that a car has 4 wheels. You can say how two things are related. So the constraints really matter quite a bit in M.
Okay. So with values, I have this ability to kind of constrain
Right.
things, and is that like your favorite feature, or?
Yeah, constraints are very, very nice, and the views are strongly related to the constraints. The way that you specify a view and the way that you specify a constraint in M is the same. I said this word a couple of times in their specification, and we should get to that and the sort of heritage of M, because I do think of it as a specification language.
Okay, great. So I'm a developer. I write views.
Mm-hmm.
I write down these constraints that help me, get a particular representation or specification of what I want.
Right.
And then I use views to tell me what I use views for.
Oh, views take and provide, they're really full functions. Anything you want to compute over the information, you can specify in a view.
Oh, that's
And you mentioned one path, starting with views and then writing constraints and then doing something. You could start with values and then write constraints. You can sort of start anywhere you want.
Okay.
It's very approachable language. That's an important design goal.
Okay, great.
For more information, visit onpodcastweekly.com and subscribe to all our podcasts. Brought to you by the publishing imprints and information portal of Pearson Education.